This is the plaintiff, Leah Williams. She says the defendant's moving company moved her into her new house, and one of his angry workers swung a chair into her TV set, cracking the screen. When the defendant arrived to look at the damage, he told her his workers denied breaking it, and he told her he wasn't going to be paying for it. She's not about to let the guy get away with something like this, and is suing him for every penny of the $982 she's owed. This is the defendant, Connie Caudle. He says all the plaintiff's things were in a storage unit before they moved her, and he thinks her TV was broken while it was in there. If she saw one of his workers break her TV with a chair during the move, wouldn't she have contacted him right then and there instead of a few days later? The story doesn't add up. The plaintiff's one of those opportunist types, and he's not about to pay for something he did not do. He's accused of cracking a woman up.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff says the defendant's moving company broke her TV screen, but the defendant says the TV was already broken. It's the case of moving and shaking.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Leah Williams, you are suing Connie D. Caudle and Connie's Moving Company?
Yes.
Okay. For $982, $782 the cost of a TV you say they broke, and $200 for pain and suffering because you can't watch TV.
Yes.
All righty, let's hear it.
Well, on February 1st, these guys moved me.
Where were they moving you from?
They moved me out of storage to home.
Oh, storage. Okay,
Yes.
where were you living?
At the time, I lived with my mom.
Okay. And how long had your stuff been in storage?
About maybe like 45 days.
All right, and where had it gone into storage from?
My old house.
Were you evicted?
No.
Okay, so you just moved out, put it into storage for 45 days,
And went to my
then
mother's.
got the new place. All right.
Right.
Who moved it into the storage place?
I did.
Okay, so go on and tell me what happened. Just you alone, or you with friends, or?
Well, me and my boyfriend, we
Okay.
moved it. We always moved out. Nobody else ever helped me. Only reason why we couldn't move is because I was 9 months pregnant and there was no other help. But
so go ahead.
On February 1st, they moved me. They were done around 6:45. I plugged my TV up at 8 o'clock. I called him and I told him what it was, how it was cracked. I told him exactly where it was cracked at.
What happened?
My TV.
What happened? Tell me.
They moved everything into the house. I have a sectional, and I have recliners on the bottom of them.
Recliners on the, okay.
You know, it's a recliner, so you know how the metal pieces on the bottom of the couch. The couch was basically, the metal piece was on the side, so it was laying down. I took a picture of the way the couch was on its side.
Okay, can I see it?
Yes.
And you took a picture, why?
I didn't take a picture that day. I took the picture of the couch so you could see what it was. Sorry.
Okay.
The couch was on its side.
Okay.
Like that.
So there's metal on the bottom of it that's the control for the recliner portion.
Right. Now, it was on its side. He put the TV right behind it, where the metal is.
Okay.
They brought my bed in last. He realized that everything was in the middle of the floor in the front room. He had to move the couch and the TV to get my bed through because my bedroom is in the back of the house. When I told him to be careful. I told him I would move the TV myself, the nephew. He told me that he got it, don't worry about it. He had an attitude the whole time. He didn't want to work. Even the defendant even said that he has an attitude because he doesn't like the other guy that he was working with. So when he went to the front room to move the couch, he picked the couch up and swung it around. And when he swung it around, that metal piece bumped the top of the screen, and you can see.
Did you watch this happen, ma'am, or you're surmising what happened?
I'm telling you what happened.
You saw it happen?
Yes, I was right there in the front room.
So what did you say to him when it happened?
I told him to be careful, you're going to break my TV.
No. You just described how he broke your TV.
Right. No, I'm telling
you.
you.
So you saw that he broke your TV.
Yes.
So
I watched him. When he picked up the couch, he bumped the screen.
I know. So so the first thing you do is get close to your TV and see whether he broke your TV because you saw him bang it.
Right. Okay. The TV was not plugged up yet, and
I'm sorry. I thought you said the TV was cracked.
The TV is cracked. Listen,
Well, then if
when
it's cracked, you would
I'm
know
gonna show
that
you.
it's cracked.
No, I'm gonna show you. I got both pictures. I got a picture with the TV off. You can't see it. And this is a picture with the TV on. That I didn't know it was broken until I plugged it up.
Okay, but is there physical damage to the TV that I can see when the TV's off?
You can with the TV off? No. That's what I'm. And that's a picture with the TV off. There's no cracks or nothing.
You don't test the TV to see if he's broken it?
Well, I mean, I'm 9 months pregnant. They didn't put it nowhere. They put it on the floor.
Listen, I've been 9 months pregnant 3 times.
Okay, I'm telling you,
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to pick up the TV.
In fact, I'm testier when I'm 9 months pregnant, and I'm just assuming people have broken my stuff when I'm 9 months pregnant.
Like I said, once I plugged the TV up, which was only an hour later when I actually got it.
Did she tell you on the scene that he had bumped her TV?
No, she didn't tell me on the evening.
When did she first tell you, according to you?
She told me about a couple hours later. She called me and told me.
Is there anything that your customer signed saying everything is fine?
No.
Oh, you should. How long have you been in the moving industry? I've never seen anybody who didn't have that.
Over 35 years.
Who's that gentleman over there? Is that your nephew?
No. That's one of the movers. That's the one that she claimed broke the TV.
I thought you said it was his nephew.
He told me it was the nephew.
Oh,
so.
is that guy the guy?
That's the guy.
Oh, okay, come on
He
up.
just said it was his
Come
nephew.
on up, please. All right, tell me about what happened out there that day.
That day, it was 2 of us moving her stuff into the house. I did have an attitude, but it wasn't towards her and it wasn't towards, no, it was just me. So we moved her stuff into the house.
Why'd you have an attitude?
I was mad at my son's mother
Okay.
that day. So we moved her stuff in. The way she's saying that I bumped her TV is totally false.
Okay.
And her couch was sitting on all 4 legs. We just moved it over. She had a round end table there, because I remember this perfectly. It was a round end table. Her TV was sitting on the floor next to the round end table in front of her baby's room. We just moved it. Me and another guy moved the couch over that way.
Did the couch hit the table?
The couch hit the table and tapped the TV like
Table
that.
tapped the TV?
It didn't even hit it hard enough for it to break it.
I don't know. So you plug it in that night. Is this your only TV?
No.
Then why are you suing for $200 extra for pain and suffering because you can't watch TV?
It's my TV that goes in my bedroom. It's
Oh, we got to be able to watch people's court from all rooms in the house.
I have a TV in every room in my house, including my kitchen.
Why don't you just go to the other room to watch your program?
Because
you do look like an opportunist when you do that. So, what do you think happened here? Because he is acknowledging that there was a tap at some point.
It could have been broken already.
And then
That's
it's all
what
a big scam to charge you guys?
I think
And
so.
then just out of sheer luck, he ends up hitting the TV?
Well,
That's a little odd.
someone moved it into the storage unit.
True that. Have you ever had, I'm sorry, I got what you're saying. Did you have a professional look at the TV to see what it would cost to repair or to diagnose what was wrong with it?
No, I didn't get no estimate because when the screen is bust.
The screen's not busted. There's something wrong internally with the TV, which is why the screen isn't displaying a picture.
No, it is bust. I don't know if that one doesn't show good enough, but this
I'm sorry,
one,
didn't you testify that there was no crack on the screen?
What I'm saying, okay, when the color bust, that's how the lines and stuff.
Yes, but let's just be really clear on this. If the TV's off, there's no evidence of it being broken, correct?
Right.
You have to turn it on. Okay, so we are clear on that.
Right. But I don't know what picture you have. I don't know which one I handed you. But you can see right in the top of the screen where the metal where he hit the TV at. Right? Exactly. You can see how the
Why
color
don't you bring
come
me
off.
the picture you want me to see? Because I don't see any such thing. And I've asked you 80 times whether you can see on the outside the damage that he did. And your answer 80 times to clarify for me was no.
You cannot see it when the TV's off. That's what I said to you.
Oh, so what are you saying, that when the TV's
on, you can see exactly, see how where it's splattered at?
Wait a minute. Like right there? Is that shattered glass?
Yes.
Honey, you broke your TV after these guys left? Is that what happened?
No.
That's shattered glass. How could you not notice shattered glass?
No, it's not. It's only like that when you turn the TV on.
So it's not that the surface of the TV has that spider thing.
Right. It's when you turn it on.
I'm going to take a recess. I have
it's
some
not the
audio-visual guys who
corner.
are charging me a lot of money for some TV.
Can't see nothing outside.
Some TV I'm putting in there. The least they can do is give me a little expert advice. Anybody got any problem with that? No? Thank you. Hold on.
All rise. So is it possible to bump a TV and break it without having any noticeable damage to the TV?
I do not think so, because if you bump it, it probably won't break it.
And if you bump it really hard, you're going to see damage? I mean, could you possibly bump it and not see damage, but it's damage?
It could. I'm not really sure.
Anybody have an opinion about this? Anybody know anything about TVs?
No, I think if you bump it, you're going to see damage. I don't think you can just bump it lightly and not see damage. I mean,
Seems weird, doesn't it?
it really does.
Going inside the courtroom.
So the thing I'm kind of most mad at you for is that you didn't take the time to get this thing evaluated so that I could have some guidance. But the last-ditch effort on your part is actually going to be successful. Because when you explained that little spider thing in the picture, I went back there and I discussed with an audiovisual expert whether there's a world where you can bump something enough to break it, but not enough to bust the integrity of the front. And the answer to that is yes. And number two, does that little spider thing indicate that, in fact, it was bumped? And the answer to that is yes. Now, this is not a criminal case where it's proof beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. This is a civil case where she has to prove by a preponderance of the evidence that it's more likely than not. And based on that, I find that she has, in fact, done that. So how old is this TV?
It's not even a year old yet.
Let me see the receipt for it.
I don't have it. That's
How
why.
are you going to prove how old the TV is? Do you have the manual, something that will give me the serial number that I can figure it out?
No, I just brought you something that is the same inch as my TV, that what the value of it is now.
I mean, you could have, at a minimum, taken a picture of the serial number, and I could have tried to figure out how old the thing was or something. All you've brought me is nothing, what you say it is. So what you are entitled to is a depreciated value, meaning what could you get at a garage sale if you try to sell it, all right? So I am going to order that the defendant pay you $250. That is my verdict. And although I'm sure that it was very painful and that you suffered greatly not being able to watch me in your bedroom, that is not really a legitimate damage in this case. All right, folks, thank you very much.
Well, the moving men are on their way out here. They're moving. Move on in this way and tell me how you feel about the outcome of this case.
Well, I feel okay about it.
Yeah, you feel all right?
I feel all right.
Just keep talking, because you sound like Morgan Freeman. Just keep talking. Say anything. Anything you want. Anybody ever tell you that before?
Yes, yeah.
Really?
I've heard that before.
All right.
I'm satisfied with
the outcome, the verdict?
The outcome of the verdict.
All right, thanks a lot. All right, head right around the corner this way.
Okay.
All right, follow Officer McIntosh. All right, so step on in here, and you sued for more than you got. You got $200 for your TV.
I'm not happy.
Well, as the judge explained, it's not replacement value. It's the value of the item at the time.
Right. But I'm not a pack rat either, and I don't keep receipts.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a problem when you get into court.
Right.
But that's unbelievable eye makeup.
Thank you.
Who does your makeup?
Me.
No. Harvey?
Okay, when you move, when you hire a mover, I'm telling you, take pictures before and after the move. It's so important, especially with valuable property.